Hi, welcome to my evolutionary fitness channel, Train, Don't Strain. I'm Mountain Jace. This is the fourth video in my Concise Foundations of Fitness series. In it, I hope to show you that cheat training, sitting staring at your phone for 90% of your gym time, and never taking your muscles into the debilitation zone is what failure looks like, not success. Conversely, through these videos, I hope to prove to you that training my evolutionary way is the best path up to your peak fitness goals. Anyway, time is precious, so let's just jump straight in. Respect is not something you demand from others. You don't have a right to it, and it's hard won, yet easily forfeited. At its core, the fuel for growing one's level of self-esteem is nothing more miraculous than doing the right thing when in fact you did have the option to merely take the easy way out. So, sure, you can keep on cheating yourself of the performance gains you say you want. It takes courage to break with the safe routine of mediocrity. This channel is targeted at those who have the determination and self-worth to create a new start. Anyway, in my last episode, I clearly laid out my 25-bulb Stairway to Heavenly Gains framework, explaining that this is the only way to fully train a muscle so that the brain receives the vital illumination signals necessary to then order the body to build back stronger. So far we know the following. The body doesn't want you to train. It would much rather bones took the strain than expensive to service muscles. To avoid this, you must command your body not to pass the force of the weight being used into your skeleton, but keep it isolated in the muscle at all times. This is the essence of the 25-bulb Stairway to Heavenly Gains system. Okay, so one set is in the bag, but then what? Well, this takes us to yet another vitally important evolutionary change. A muscle is like an army. When it goes into battle, that is to say, gets used, the general in command, your brain, balances the chance of victory with the cost of victory. The body would much prefer to only engage those soldiers directly on the front line, the first tier of combatants, so to say, thus leaving the rest of the muscle in reserve to either join the fray later or avoid sustaining micro-tearing altogether. To get deep, three-dimensional muscle growth, the kind that can deliver real-world strength gains, you have to actively override this preservation strategy. And the way you do that is you must limit the time gaps between sets to the absolute bare minimum. That is to say, you must start the next set while your muscle is still screaming from the last, and certainly before the body is able to make temporary repairs to the injured frontline soldiers. When you do this, because your brain sees that its lead battalion is out of action, it will send instructions to call up the next company of combatants to engage with the force of the weight. In terms of achieving tangible performance gains, it is significantly more advantageous to destroy the first wave of muscle fibers and then do the same to the second and third than it is to repeatedly break the exact same layer set after set after set. This is so fundamental, let me repeat myself. If you want to get stronger and build more usable muscle that looks great, you have to injure not just the first level of fibers, but those below, and then those below these. The only way to achieve this is to allow only a minute or so between sets. You have to hit the muscle again while it is still recoiling from the last attack. Choose not to do so, and you're picking failure over fitness success. No one said getting to the top was going to be easy, but at least now I've given you the way. As I say, working the same thin layer of muscle fibers, one set after another, leaving untouched everything below, is wholly insufficient to take that muscle into the debilitation zone. That is the point beyond which the body not only repairs torn fibers, but actively allocates precious resources to build them back bigger and stronger. See ya on the next Mountain Jace climb to peak fitness.